Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Let me know right away if you can hear me and see me properly. I'm a bit verhoodled. I got a bump in the road not too long ago. About 20 minutes ago, my internet access, our power went out. My internet access just came up about 2 minutes ago. So I was already setting up to go live with my phone, and wouldn't you know it, it finally came back up. I got lucky. So let me know if everybody can hear me okay. It says my mic is live. Everything looks okay. Looks and sounds good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So who do we got in the room? We got the Jamin Show, Mountain Survival, Passion for Hunting and Fishing, Taxidermy. Awesome. In the Woods with Wolfie in the house. The only Mark. Hello, hello. Tell Claire I said hi. It is wonderful to have you guys here. I am fantastic. I can't see how many actual people are in the room, but maybe Monica can see. Can you see, Pumpkin? 7 folks. I'm going to give it a bit of a moment so that everybody can come by. That would be just awesome. Hello, Happy Trails Hiking. How are you? And man, this is just awesome. This is so fantastic. I'm going to pop over here to my web browser for just a moment and verify something. So just bear with me. I think you can still see me, so we should be in good shape. Let's see here. So how is everyone this evening? Are you guys doing as fantastic as I am? I have been quite excited about this broadcast all day long, so I cannot tell you how awesome it is to be here with you guys. I am super excited. Super, super, super excited. All right, I just wanted to verify. I would hate to give out the wrong answers to the right questions. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right. 9 people watching. Awesome, awesome. So, I did mention that I was going to have an announcement for this evening. Been a great day. Brewed our first beer for Thirsty Thursday. Oh man, that's awesome, Happy Trails. I didn't realize you were actually going to be brewing your own beer. I thought you guys were going to be touring breweries and that sort of stuff. But the fact that you're going to be brewing your own beer, and are you guys going to show the process? Because I think that is really super cool. That is definitely something I think people will want to see. I know I do. You might notice I'm a bit toasty tonight. It is quite warm outside. And the studio that I work in is completely blocked off. All the windows are blocked, everything. So I can't really open a window in here, and it has been quite hot and humid today. So the studio is not exactly a great place to be in the summer. So I apologize if I look a little bit on the sweaty side. But that's life. Sometimes you can't control this. Alrighty, so we are 4 minutes in. We brewed and showed it all day. That is so awesome, Happy Trails. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Really looking forward to seeing that. Okay, so here is the big announcement. Brewed your own. Okay, here is the big announcement. The up-and-coming Tuber show, as it was, is no more. I am canceling the show. For anyone, all right, the show's going on permanent hiatus as of now. The reason why... Well, you guys like me to be perfectly honest and frank with you, so I'm going to be perfectly honest and frank with you. I had a couple of people approach me saying they were very disappointed that I hadn't asked them to be guests on the show. Furthermore, those particular individuals told me that there were other people in the community that weren't happy that they weren't on the show. Here's the thing, guys. I would love to have everybody on the show, but it's once a week, and I kind of had a purpose for the show. Didn't always work out the way I wanted it to. But the last thing in the world that I ever want to do is have some stupid 1-hour show that really doesn't do anything for me other than get me some watch minutes, fracture the community. That is the last thing I want. So as soon as it took me about 24 hours after I heard this for me to say, you know what, it's just not worth it. The community is much more important than this show. So this up-and-coming Tubers is not going to be on, and if somebody else wants to pick it up, that's fine. You're welcome to the idea, but I will not be doing up and coming tubers anymore. So I don't know what's going to go in this time zone, but I just want you guys to know. It's because it's not fun for me if I think that I'm hurting somebody in the community or I'm upsetting somebody, and I heard it from more than one person. And for me, that's more than enough. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I certainly don't want to fracture the community over a silly show like this. It's just not worth it to me. So I've got a couple of different ideas for what I can put in this time slot. I am totally open to ideas from you guys as to what you might like to see in this time slot. One kind of idea that I had was to do a show where folks come into the chat group and I put them on Skype and we bring up their channel and we do a little bit of a live channel review. That way anybody who happens to be in the chat room can come on the show. It'll be boom, boom, boom. They show up in the chat room. They say, I want to come on. We review their channel. And we talk about, you know, things that people who have new channels should probably know. Now, I will say this. I'm not an expert at running a channel, and I'm certainly not an expert in all things. But after doing this for 6 months, and I've had my own personal coach for a little while, anyone who's new to YouTubing and that sort of stuff, I think I can give them a lot of guidance. So that is one possible direction that I could, that's one possible direction that I could have for the show. I understand that, the Jamin Show, but to me, I love the community too much to think that maybe somebody is getting hurt over it. And then one person gets hurt over it and they talk to another person, and it's just not worth it, man. I love the fact that you guys love the show. I really do. I appreciate it. And I'm not saying it'll never happen, that it'll ever come back, because I got to be honest with you, when it was fun, it was really fun. I really enjoyed doing this show, but it's just not worth it for me to feel like I might hurt somebody in the community. So that's just the way it is. Only the mark. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. Now, so here's the thing. Oh, awesome passion for hunting and fishing. Awesome. Awesome. I certainly will. I certainly will, Mark. Thank you so much for coming by. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like to see in this time slot, I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm open to suggestions, just as long as it's something fun and community-based and I don't have to make a decision as to who comes on the show. That would be best. So, yeah, my thought was maybe to do a live channel review. I think it would be kind of fun. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It would be, the logistics of a show like that, the Jamin Show, would be really, really interesting. Because I prided myself on making sure that up-and-coming tubers look like a professional broadcast. And I will not do a show in a studio that does not look like a professional broadcast. I don't want a lot of dead air. I don't want the people sitting around waiting for somebody to connect on the back end or anything like that. So if I was going to do it, I want to do it so it looks professional. So if I can figure out the logistics of something like that, or if you guys have some sort of suggestion, I would love to. Now, if you guys, we talked about it today on my live show. Tomorrow, there's been so many requests for a tutorial on how to go live on your phone. That will come out tomorrow. I'm really excited about it, actually. It looks really good. I think you guys are going to love it, and hopefully it'll help a lot of folks in the community know how to go live easily, so we can get a lot more activity going live in the community, which would be just fantastic. So that's going to come out tomorrow. I am going to do a tutorial also on OBS that shows you guys exactly how I created all the graphics, all the bumpers, all the crazy things that fly by, and all the other stuff that happens. Like if I go like this, you see how the little thingy flies by and it plays a little audio? I want to make sure that I show you guys how to do that stuff. It's really important to me that if you guys want to do a professional studio show, and of course this isn't the most professional studio show on the planet, but I strive to get it as close as I possibly can. So that's where we're at. Oh my goodness, Wood Pigeon is in the house. Holy mackerel, Wood Pigeon. Thank you for coming by, my friend. I really appreciate it. That is just fantastic. You guys are the best. Now, like I said this week a couple of times on my best hour of my day, I did not want to go live on this show. I wanted to make the announcement as to the future of this show, and then I wanted to talk about, the folks that are the finalists for the SmackDown, the BRoll Smackdown, and I'm pretty excited about this. How successful was round 1 of the BRoll Smackdown, guys? You guys pulled out all the stops. It was just amazing. JAC Adventure, welcome, welcome. Who's your back? Welcome. Welcome to the room. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. A little bit of a different format tonight for those of you who came late, but I'm sure we'll talk more about what's up with that in my best hour of my day tomorrow. Or you can watch the replay for the first 5 minutes to find out exactly what's up with the format for the show. So let me announce the finalists for the BRoll Smackdown, because I'm really excited. Everyone who competed or everyone who participated, all the amazing content creators that participated in the BRoll Smackdown, I want to send you a heartfelt thank you so much. You made this such an absolutely incredible success. Hopefully for everyone, hopefully everybody got a lot of extra exposure and had a lot of fun doing it and got a chance to stretch their legs and be creative. Our finalist for the BRoll Smackdown, which will be competing this week for the actual grand prize of a $50 well-traveled Amazon gift card and an M in the Gang sticker. So our finalists are Naturebound from Bracket 1, and of course, Happy Trails Hiking from Bracket 2. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Amazing, amazing competitors in every bracket. You guys, it was a well-fought victory for those brackets. Now, I'm going to operate this one a little bit differently than the first round. For the second round, you can submit up to 1 minute. Doesn't have to be 1 minute, but up to 1 minute of B-roll. Again, the audio thing still stands. You have to send me something with audio I can actually use. It could be voice. It could be, you could do a voiceover, whatever you want. But it does have to be something that I can use, or you have to have a thing, a link to it so that I can make sure that the attribute is done properly in the video. You have 3 days to submit your B-roll, your 1 minute B-roll clip, and I unfortunately I don't see Naturebound in the stream, so I'll make sure I get a hold of him to let him know he's got 3 days to submit it. You're going to submit it to BRollSmackdown@gmail.com. I'm going to mix it up, and that video will come out, I guess if that's 3 days, so we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the plan would be for the video to come out on Thursday. Now I'm going to put, which is going to be really interesting this week if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But the plan for the video is to come out Thursday. I'm going to put the physical poll that you can vote for the finals at the end of the video. Apparently, YouTube has a way that you can add a poll to the video, so I'm going to do that. So you're not even going to have to leave YouTube to vote in the finals. You're going to be able to pick Naturebound or Happy Trails right after you see the video. It'll be all fresh. Nobody will forget to go and vote. That'll be awesome. Oh my gosh, Chris Arconi in the house. Welcome, welcome. Triumph Screen Printing, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I am not going to be on too much longer, but I want to send a heartfelt thank you to all the folks that participated in the BRoll Smackdown. You guys made it great. You guys made it awesome. Our finalists, Naturebound and Happy Trails Hiking, I'm sure are going to go all out with the crazy creativity for the finals. And I'm really looking forward to it. You guys can look for that video on Thursday. Now, if they both happen to send their footage in earlier than that, and I can get it edited up, I'll toss it up earlier, because I don't have a particular schedule for the finals, and so I'm willing to pretty much work with whatever those two guys want to work with. And I don't know how long we want the poll up either, so I'm certainly open to suggestions for that. I hadn't really thought through the second round, or through the first round. And to be honest with you, I was panicking more because the possibility that someone would tie, and I'd have to figure out what the heck to do then. So I'm really thankful that there was no tie. There were winners in each bracket, and that is just awesome. That is just fantastic. And man, is it hot in here. Holy moly. Woo! No, absolutely. Who's your back? I will be running the B-roll challenge every month. So the first round is going to be 30 seconds of B-roll, and you can submit it to the BRoll Smackdown at gmail.com, and I'll get it. Well, you know, and usually it comes first come, first serve. So anyone who participated this month will also be welcome to participate next month. I don't know what the prizes are going to be because my my magically well-traveled Amazon gift card will be gone by then. But who knows? Maybe someone from the community will donate something or something. We'll figure something out. It's all about the fun, guys. And so we'll figure something out, I think. Piney is here. Piney is very excited to see all you guys. Hopefully I can get him. Look at that. See, he's still the size of my freaking head. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And everybody is still shocked when they see Piney because you've never seen anything like it. And it must be that only the trees at Poinsett State Park have Jurassic pine cones, because I really have never seen anything like this before or since. And as you guys know, I'm starting to get pretty well traveled, at least in the north, or at least on the East Coast. So I wish somebody would tell me what sort of tree that thing came from, because I'd never seen anything like it. And why does the lighting keep going goofy? What is up with that? That's just not professional, guys. See what I'm talking about? Well, Triumph Screen Printing, you're going to be able to vote in the finals because the voting will be at the end of the video. We're going to use YouTube voting for that. Also, you should probably get a Twitter. It's a great way to market your channel, my friend. A great way to market your channel. Piney is a beast. He is. You know what? Maybe he was just in the woods lifting other pine cones, pounding it out, and that's why he got so big. Maybe he ate his Wheaties. It's really hard to say. It really is. But holy mackerel, it is not hard to say how friggin' hot it is in here. Alright, so I got my big announcement out of the way, and I announced the BRoll Smackdown winners. So I did say that I would submit myself to a Q&A to you guys this evening. If you would like to participate and you have a question for me, you are welcome to ask it now. I will do the very best that I can to answer all questions, as long as they're not sexual in nature. We're going to try to avoid those, I think. It's a family show. Don't do Twitter, but my vote. Let's see. You guys are just the best. You guys are the best. So we don't have any questions? You don't have any questions, really? All right. I'm pretty open and shut case. You guys might already know too much about me. Monica's over here shaking her head. Yep, probably. Hey, I've got something super exciting to tell you guys about this week. I'm going to the Serpent's Mound. It is another just awesome location. And why am I locked? There we go. It is an awesome location. I'm really, 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 really looking forward to it. And the best part about going to the Serpent's Mound this week is I'm going to meet at the Serpent's Mound with two absolutely amazing content creators. I'm so excited. I believe, and of course, all things can go wrong. Trust me. Trust me, I've had all kinds of collaborations set up already where folks got cold feet or whatever. But as it stands right now, it looks like on Thursday of this week, I'm getting together at the Serpent's Mound with the Jamin Show and Gator the Legend. And I am going to be so excited about this. I'm telling you right now. It is very possible I'm going to try to go and visit Yankee earlier in the week, maybe on Tuesday. And there's still an outside shot that somehow I'll get to spend a few hours with Beauty and the Berg in Pittsburgh. So those are 3 collaborations that I'm hoping, or 4 collaborations actually, that I'm hoping to happen this week. But it seems like the Thursday thing is definitely nailed down. Definitely nailed down. How fast you got that? How fast have you got? You know, I probably have taken the Stang somewhere around 90 miles an hour or so. Not much faster than that. Most of the time, I have to be somewhat careful because I seriously cannot afford to get tickets because they are expensive. And the worst part is I actually got a freaking ticket for almost $200 in the car driving through town because I ended up being the one that got stopped at the stoplight. That really aggravated me. So I'm hoping it's going to be epic happy trails. I am hoping. Gator the Legend responded and said, yeah, we're absolutely going. What time? I'm like, I'm going to be there all day. You guys can come whenever you want. We're going to hang out. We'll do some cool stuff. It's going to be awesome. So I plan to be filming a whole bunch at the Serpent's Mount. I'm really looking forward to it. If you guys have never seen it, it's kind of one of those mystery places that you read about. And I've been to a couple of those actually in the last 2 weeks. Hey, I've got a really crazy story for you guys. Maybe I should save this for the best hour of my day since it's getting late. But the guy who created the megalith site that I was at earlier this week died 2 days before I got there. And from what I understand, this guy was very, very active. He would always come out and talk to, oh, you could see I'm throwing up. He would always come out and talk to people and give them the lowdown and talk about why he was doing it and what the rocks were supposed to represent and all that kind of stuff. So after I read that in the paper today that he died on Monday and I was there on Wednesday, I think it was, or he died on Saturday and I was there on Tuesday, I was like, man, that stinks because I'm not going to get a chance to get to really know what was in his head about all that stuff. But I thought that was kind of crazy. I heard rumblings while I was there that they were concerned about who was going to feed the fish because he went out and fed the fish every day. And I guess the fish are kind of lonely now. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, the guy who built the megalith site, the Kamaselli megalith site, died on Saturday. And I was there on Tuesday. So that's kind of strange. I also had a really bizarre contact with a dude who saw the pyramid video that I did. And apparently he's writing some book about some sort of a link to that pyramid and all kinds of other crazy stuff. And when I say crazy stuff, I mean the story that he's writing has to do with Benjamin Franklin and George Washington and founding fathers and the Constitution and all kind of stuff. I had about 30 seconds to look over what was basically like a 25-page tweet, so I don't really know exactly what he said in that tweet, but I got to check it out. But the bottom line is he wants me to go over there and get more pictures, and I'm telling you right now, I'm more than willing to go back to the pyramid to get some pictures for the guy if I can, because I had such a wonderful day over there. It was amazing. Only Claire Jones, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Only Mark was in here looking for you earlier tonight. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Right now we are in the Q&A segment of the broadcast. I'm telling dumb stories that I probably should save for my best hour of my day. But, you know, it is what it is. You can see this is what happens. Remember how I told you guys that when the humidity comes out, my hair gets just uncontrollable? Well, we're starting to just now see a little bit of this going on here. And then I bet you if the humidity continues tonight, when I wake up and get out of bed tomorrow morning, this is going to look like an afro. It's going to be out to here. So, which is good, because I've actually been looking to film something that's going to need my hair to be out to here, and then I can get it all cut off. It's going to be awesome. But hopefully it doesn't happen this week, because I have to go visiting. So any questions, guys? I'll be watching your newest video. Let's see. Just popping in, going to bed. All right, Claire. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. What's that? 15 minutes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we're. I've exhausted the purpose that I wanted to come on here tonight. I want to apologize for anybody who is disappointed that up and coming tubers is going bye-bye. But like I said, guys, I'm open to suggestions as to what segment you would like to replace on the show. I love to do it. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, I just don't want to have to feel bad about the downside of doing the show. And that's the bottom line. The community is so much more important to me than a couple hours of watch time. So you guys should have a great day. Go out there and find your adventure. And I think tomorrow my adventure could be really interesting, because I really don't know if I'm going to be traveling to Ohio or Pittsburgh or doing something around here. I haven't worked out the logistics yet. So it's going to be as much of a mystery to me where I'm going to be tomorrow as it is going to be to you. And isn't that what makes the best hour of my day so much fun? You know, I just wing it. And that, I think you guys like that. And plus, it just gives me the opportunity to do stupid things I shouldn't be doing, because guess what? I don't have time to think about it. The whole time today, if you saw my show today, the whole time today, Monica's thinking, he's going to cross that trestle. He's going to cross that trestle. He's going to cross that trestle. So I must have heard her thinking he's going to cross that trestle, because I didn't cross the trestle. I got off the live show, I watched Touring Taste Buds broadcast, and I came home. See? So I deserve a pat on the back for not being a complete dumbass today. But you guys, I hope you're having a great night. I'm not going to take up any more of your Sunday night. I love you. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to our finalists, Nature Bound and Happy Trails Hiking. You guys have a fantastic evening. Find your adventure, and I will see you tomorrow for the vlog, which is awesome, and then in an hour from that for the live show. Take care, guys.